Happy Friday the 13th. I am here in beautiful St. Edward State Park. And it's a Friday, as I said, the 13th. And the weather's kind of nice. And I am here in front of the lodge, formerly Catholic Seminary. And doing a residency here. This is week 2. And I have this large canvas that I'm going to start painting on. Here is the drawing I did this morning, which helps me to figure things out about the composition. I really like the light in the morning because you get the shadows from the trees, and the building side is dark, and it makes the orange of the roof pop out, and you get it's more dramatic lighting. But who knows the way it will be. I'll be doing it tomorrow as well, painting. So in terms of this size canvas, doing a plein air canvas is pretty unorthodox. Like, only a few crazy people do that. Not many do. Most people, when they're doing outdoor painting, they paint things the size of that sketch pad, you know, very small, and for good reason. But I am crazy. And one thing about this is that it's like a sail. I just have this wooden easel set up, and so I've had to sandbag them down there when the wind gets too much. It helps hold it down, and I rubber tie this onto the back. It doesn't even fit within this thing. So it's a whole production in terms of you know, just engineering it and carting it out here and all that. You know, there's this kind of all this nuttiness going on, but that's kind of what makes it fun and amazing. So I'll launch into it, and we'll check in later. All right, just wanted to show you where I'm at. Mostly I've been looking at the drawing, really, and the building as well, and trying to get the proportions right. And it's a little tricky, so it's kind of taken me some time. So and you know, the lighting's very different than, I don't really want the light on this face of the building, on the left side of the building. And so I'm not doing it that way. And so what I'm going to be doing is kind of creating a cool grayish cloud value, and then dealing with kind of the greens of the you know, lawn area. And I'm going to keep the lay-in really simple. So we're going to have a warm building, cool sky, and then, you know, kind of in between cool and warm with the greens of the lawn. And then the real lighting will happen tomorrow, in terms of putting in, you know, contrasting values that are warm and cool, and kind of start getting the illusion of light more. But it's really crucial that I get the darkness of the land and the buildings in relationship to the sky. I think that really helps a lot when to do it. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. All right, here's the lay-in. I think I'm going to probably stop right now, just let this stuff dry. I've added some drying agents, Liquin and Daniel Smith medium, in most of them, so they should be drier tomorrow. But, you know, it's a simple, straightforward lay-in. I'm not really trying to capture what's going on there, but sort of looking forward to tomorrow morning. It's probably going to be overcast. But we'll see what happens. One never knows. And I might even make up the lighting situation based on my drawing. So that's it for day one. Just a simple lay-in, and it'll be a good foundation to start tomorrow. Hello, welcome to day 2 of this painting here at the lodge at St. Edward State Park. And it's an overcast morning with rain in the forecast. It was raining earlier, and I have my tent set up in case that occurs, which it could. And, you know, the thing, I was hoping for some direct light this morning, but that's not happening. Everything is kind of gray and to some degree flat. The building flattens out. And the funny thing is the sun is actually coming from the east over there, but the shadows are on the right side of the building. And that's because the dome of the sky is the most light that's happening rather than direct sunlight. And so the front of the building is lighter, and that's obviously not what I have going on here or what I was hoping for. So I might just make it up because that is what you can do with art, is you just, you know, sometimes you just don't take what reality gives you. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, this is what I've gotten to. I actually like it. When I'm looking at it here in the video, it's just too bright and weird, but I like it when I see it in front of my raw eyes without the camera. So as you can see, it's still just a gray day, beige, bland. Yet I'm still taking a lot of inspiration, especially in the landscape. You know, the colors of the landscape are really evocative and everything. So yeah, at some point I'm going to have to do something with those yellow-orange sun-facing walls. They're so strong, I don't want to lose them, but anyway, yeah, so this is where I'm at. Okay, I wanted to show you where it wound up. I'm actually lying on my bed right now, and this is a photo that's zooming in. I'm pretty happy with where it's at. I wouldn't call it finished. I'm going to put another 4 to 6 hours into it and tighten it up. But I like the general feeling and the strong shapes and the sense of light. Those are magenta shadows, those angled magenta shadows. Those were just a last-minute thing I did without even thinking. And they're kind of cool. I think there's something good going on with it. So I'll finish up this thing. It'll be what it'll be, and there you go. So thanks for taking this little journey with me.